Good morning. Okay, there were a couple things brought up in the comment section that I want to address. A couple people mentioned how when you use Reflectix, why do you paint the outside black? Because of the reflective, it's supposed to keep heat out. I didn't do these for heat. Mine have nothing to do with heat. Mine only has to do with privacy. And the reason a lot of people paint the outside black is because they're not boondocking, but they are stealth camping. And if you have black in the windows at night, it doesn't look like Reflectix. It just looks black, like tinted windows. During the day, if you look at this through the window, you can clearly see that it's black Reflectix. But at night, it just looks like a tinted window. And since I do occasionally stealth camp, traveling or just because that's what the group decides to do that day because they're in town shopping or something along that line, I normally would not be somewhere where heat is that much of an issue that you need Reflectix to keep the heat out. Remember, I don't live in here full time like some people do. I'm usually boondocking, and if it's that hot, I'm at home in my air conditioning. So right now I'm on my, I finished, this is my, I did 6 windows out of the 2 yards of fabric, and I'm going to go get a half a yard to do my back window. So I almost had enough with the 2 yards, but now I'm going to go back and get another half yard just so I can finish my back window cover. My morning alarm just went off telling me it's time to take my medication, which I already did. So anyway, I'm on my way to Walmart. So anyway, the bottom line is if you are using Reflectix to keep heat out of your van, you don't want to paint the outside black. So another thing I wanted to talk about is in yesterday's video, I talked about how I haven't lost any weight and what's the problem. And a couple people brought to my attention, and they are probably 100% correct. And that is that my cabbage soup is full of tomatoes. Tomatoes are high in sugar. Even if there's no added sugar to the canned tomatoes, tomatoes themselves are high in sugar. And that could be the bottom line right there. It could be that my soup was just too high in carbs. So I'm probably going to not make that again, although I finished it last night after I don't even know how many days I ate it. I never got sick of it. It was so good. And but unfortunately, I think it kind of defeated my purpose. But it was yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So, no more cabbage soup for keto. And since I finished it last night, today is basically day one all over again. So in a few days, I'll update you again. Now let's go into Walmart. So a couple people who are probably new have asked me what I use for the base of my bed. And this is it right here. This is 4 shelves tall. I only use 2 of them, and I put them long way. Although no, this isn't correct, because this is 18 inches and mine is 25 inches, so a little bit wider than that, or deeper than that, depending on how you look at it. But anyway, that's the basic concept. That's what I used for my bed. And then it comes with the poles that go between the shelves. I had to cut those down and cut them down and cut them down, because the floor of the Dodge Caravan is not level. So you have to figure out how to get your bed level with all the different heights on the floor. Okay, one more thing I wanted to show you today is something I bought at the Dollar Tree, and that is these little stick-on lights. Was $1. The problem is that with the double-sided tape that comes on it is not sticky enough to hold this. So I had to add 3M double-sided tape to it. That's in the tool department at Walmart. Not just any kind of tape is going to work, especially in the heat in Arizona. But the double-sided 3M tape should work great. And these are just so when I get in, I have another one on this side. These pillows are here just to make this into a couch. Anyway, that's it for today, you guys. We'll see you next time.